Greta Thunberg and her team of Captain Planet leftists are sailing on their way right now to Gaza to go and break down the siege over Gaza and save the Gazan people from the evil entity of Israel. I mean, you can't make this up here. Watch some of these videos. They're just disturbingly hilarious.
Hey world, this is going to be a little bit messy, but I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Right now, we just left Augusta and we're heading towards Catania in Sicily. We're on the Madeleine. We have been trying to sail to Gaza with aid, with solidarity and love for so long, and we are one huge step closer to getting to Gaza now. One step closer to Gaza.
Gaza! One step closer to Gaza. You know what's the crazy part? Are you ready for it? The only one who's gonna end up saving their life from the terrible fate if they manage to get to Gaza is Israel. So the only one who can save these buffoons is Israel. Just imagine what is gonna happen if they actually manage to break the blockade and reach the shores of Gaza. This group, these people, what is gonna happen to them? Leave it in the comments. It's gonna be very interesting. But this is how crazy things have become. Let me read for you some of the things so you can understand what's going on there. So as of June 2nd, 2025, Greta Thunberg and 11 other activists have embarked on a voyage aboard the sailing vessel Medellin, departing from Catania, Italy, with the aim of delivering humanitarian aid to Gaza and challenging Israel's naval blockade. The mission, organized by the Freedom Flotilla Coalition. Some of you might remember the Flotilla. Very crazy, disturbing story that happened in the past. Includes notable figures such as the actor Liam Cunningham and French MEP Rima Hassin. Liam, that came as a surprise. That came as a surprise. He was a great character in Game of Thrones, and now, hearing and seeing the weird stuff that he's involving himself. But what can you say? He's from Ireland. Sad to say, but it is kind of the truth. No disrespect to the normal people of Ireland, but there seems to have been quite a lot of jihadists supporting weirdos. The Medellin is carrying symbolic humanitarian supplies, including baby formula and medical aid. The crew anticipates a 7-day journey to reach Gaza, provided they are not intercepted. They're begging to be intercepted. That's going to be the best thing that's going to happen, because the other options are going to be literally lynched and killed and paraded naked in the streets by the people of Gaza. But if they get intercepted, you're going to have these videos of the evil IDF Navy officers going and grabbing them, and they're screaming, and Greta is going to be giving a face to the camera as she's being dragged away. Doesn't she have a job? Like, seriously, how does she make a living? Doesn't she have something to do with her life? That is the definition of spoiled white privilege Westerner who have no clue what's happening in the world, who is just an anarchist, choosing every time the most bizarre causes that they can leech on to feel that they're alive. That is how I see it. I mean, feel free to explain to me a better explanation to why Greta and her Captain Planet team do these weird things. The missions follows a previous attempt in early May when another FFC vessel, the Flotilla guys, the Conscience, was reportedly attacked by drones in international waters near Malta. All right. The FFC attributes the attack to Israel, though no official confirmation have been made. Sorry, guys. I think the Mossad have more important things than to send drones to go and save your Tusik so you don't accidentally reach Gaza. As of now, there's no reports of the Medellin being intercepted or facing any incidents. The situation remains dynamic and further development are anticipated in the coming days. Yeah, we're gonna have more of these weird videos by these narcissists. So I'm here in the Med, right here, because my niece is about to do a competition of sailing, and that should be the same Mediterranean beach in Israel where Greta and her team of numbskulls are gonna be coming. Now, let's dive in a little bit into one of these weirdos. You see this guy? Not this guy, that's my brother. I mean, I'm gonna put the image here. See this guy? He's a Hezbollah supporter. He's a Hamas supporter. He is a official, genuine terrorist supporter. These guys are not different than ISIS. Let's hear what he has to say.
So this is Friday, May the 30th of 2025, and the Medellin just set sail on its way to break the siege of Gaza. We are here sailing from Augusta to Catania, where we have our final lunch event for the next 2 days, Friday, Saturday, and on Sunday we're sailing to Gaza to break the illegal siege and to create a people's humanitarian corridor. It's very important that we ask all the governments, but that we pressure everywhere for a safe passage of the Medellin. 12 people are here on board to break the siege and to create a people's humanitarian corridor, to take whatever aid we can carry and to say that we will not accept a genocide, we will not accept ethnic cleansing, and we will not stay silent in the greatest challenge of our generation. We are the people who, together with all the other demonstrations, BDS, blocking arms factories, are in solidarity with the Palestinian people, and we will never stop until Palestine is free. Bye! Free Palestine!
Interesting enough, none of them went on a sailing boat and demanded the release of the hostages when Hamas broke into Israel and started murdering, raping, burning people alive, and kidnapping children. None of them went and demanded the release of the hostages. None of them since then have demanded the release of the hostages. There are still hostages being held by Gaza, and none of them is demanding the release of these hostages. So, in which twisted reality do they see themselves as the good guys by ignoring completely why is Israel right now operating in Gaza? The war in Gaza can be finished in 1 day. Release the hostages, stop trying to genocide the Jews. We'll end up in a day. If they will stop, put down their weapons, we don't want to kill you guys. Here, take the hostages. The war will end in a day. No more people hungry, no more people starving, no more Hamas stealing the Gazan food. If they want to find a good way to help the people of Gaza, go and try to convince Hamas to start giving food to the people of Gaza. There's no shortage of food in Gaza. A lot of food is entering Gaza. Only problem is Hamas is stealing it. There's no shortage of shelters in Gaza. There's a bigger underground bunker in Gaza than most Western countries. But no innocent people in Gaza are allowed to enter that shelter. Why? Because it's used by Hamas to shelter themselves, keeping the people of Gaza as human shields. So if they want to find a good cause to go and swim, sail, jump, horse ride, pony horse ride for it, I don't know, a gay parade on pony horses with Greta Thunberg going around and, leading that exclusive, diverse, whatever. With Greta Thunberg standing as the leader in the front with the gay flag and going around and releasing the people of Gaza. If they want to find a good cause, go and try to stop Hamas. You will solve every crisis. Every humanitarian crisis in Gaza will be solved if you defeat Hamas. Humanitarian, human rights, children's rights, women's rights, terrorism, hunger, economic, everything, everything. Well, I mean, you're still gonna have to convince the Gazans to wanna, choose life over death, but at least you'll be one step closer. Anyway, here's another hilarious video that was made by my friend Lyle. He's just brilliant.
I'm currently standing on the Madeleine, the ship that
Hey Greta,
on Sunday,
I'm not feeling so good.
first
You
will
have Dramamine or
attempt
something?
to again
I don't do
sail
well,
towards Gaza
buzz.
and to try to break the siege and open up a humanitarian corridor by delivering aid like and medical supplies. The last time we attempted this about a month ago,
I think I just threw up all over the humanitarian aid.
Board. Hours before we were planning to board.
And if you're wondering how is Greta capable to gather this team of Captain Planet weirdos, it's because that's what you have in your universities. These are the kind of people that are with her in the boat.
Hi, I'm Melanie. I'm studying the unseen body in creative spaces, erasure and exposure of the queer. Yeah!
I'm Lois. I study decolonial intimacies, indigenous politics of resistance.
Hi, I'm Lyle, and I'm studying the debunking of the myth of the Holocaust through the collective interpretive experience of the proletariat indigenous bisexual women of the wall, and I'm minoring in the early works of Sydney Sweeney.
Modern day left-wing movement have just become a summer camp for weirdos. This is it. This is a summer camp for weirdos who want to feel special, narcissists who just, I don't think they contribute much to planet Earth. I don't think they contribute much to any society they're living in. If anything, they're trying to undermine societies and just bring chaos They contribute to the bad guys. That's why they're called useful idiots, because they're very useful in the hands of the bad guys, which makes them idiots. That's, kind of the definition, dictionary. Here's another video by Lyle that help you understand the disturbing mindset of these so-called activists that end up going on sailing boats and trying to release Gaza.
It has been nearly 2 weeks since our beloved Mahmoud Khalil was kidnapped from his home, arrested, and deported. His only crime was speaking up for the people of Gaza. And vandalism, kidnapping, taking hostages, light treason, inciting a riot might have been one of them. That was it. His family has been left with no financial recourse. And so I urge you to donate to a brand new fund that I started to cover their income at coveredincome.com. And this is for any comrade who needs assistance, whose income has been taken away. We will cover their income. If you need it, you can get covered income. Mahmoud and his family will get covered income. Anyone who speaks up for Palestine will get covered income. So please donate at coveredincome.com and let's bring Mahmoud back.
The young leftist liberal woke movement is a paradise for con artists and for scammers. They're so easily manipulated. There is no shortage of humanitarian aid reaching Gaza. There's so much, actually. There's literally tons of trucks and airplanes. They tried every possible way on the face of this earth to give them food and humanitarian aid. The entire Western world is rallied behind it, by the way. Not only Israel. They're literally trying to give it to them. So when you end up sending some money to some scammer, most likely it's not going to reach the family in Gaza that needs it. It's probably going to be stolen by some con artists, either inside Gaza or outside of Gaza, and probably not going to end up used. We have so many stories of these people that receive millions of dollars and then they disappear, and then the Gazan people are going around, where's the money? You promised us money. You said you're going to help us. Where is it? So the problem is that they're just so easily manipulated to follow the wrong causes. And that is so disturbing. And Greta, I mean, there's something in me that wishes that they will manage to make it to Gaza. Something just, I hope not, because I care for their life. But something tiny little there, so like, if only they would make it to Gaza, it would be a very interesting story. I don't think it's gonna wake up the people. I think they're so delusional by this communist, jihadist propaganda, the red and the green, that even while they'll be dragged in the streets of Gaza and torn to pieces and their clothes taken off and, sexually abused and lynched for being gay, for being Western, for being Christians, for being women, for being, for not being Gazan, for being vegan, for liking shawarma tofu. Like, there's so many reasons. For liking cottage. You don't know that. Anyway, that's a Hebrew joke. But so many reasons that they will get themselves killed in Gaza. And in the peak of these violent crimes against them, they will probably still blame Israel, blame America, blame the West, and just throw all kind of empty words to the air because they're so deeply brainwashed. And that's not only Greta. There's so many of Gretas, in the universities in the US, in Europe, and I don't know what. Oof. Can't make this up. Just can't make this up. Anyway, guys, see you next time. And in general, don't do anything stupid. And like I always say, don't do anything that I would do. In that case, literally don't try to sail a yacht with a team of LGBTQ activists in hope to reach Gaza so you can go and liberate the people of Gaza. Oh my God, you just can't make this up. By the way, Greta, you see this right here? That over there, that's my niece in Israel. We're an Arab-Israeli family, and my niece is a teenager, a female, gets to freely sail the seas in Israel, the same ocean, the same sea that you're gonna try to enter Gaza right now and break the sea so you can save the Gazans, who would, by the way, go and murder my family and the people like me living in Israel. Why? Because we are free thinkers and because we don't support jihad. So that's the kind of people that you're supporting. And right here, see it there. So yeah, stay safe, guys. And just like I said, don't think stupid and don't be like Greta.